Okay, so hello everyone. I think you are all doing great. Our recording is started, so let's talk about. I don't have any topic today. I just came here and try to talk. Okay, so you know what? I do conversation with people. Try to do everyday conversation using different type of platforms. So it's very helpful. You are talking with people from different places, especially in India. I find people from maximum time. I find people from India. Yeah, I'm basically from India. So sometimes Bangladesh, sometimes Pakistan, Nepal. So it's feel good. So they share their culture, their hobby. So it's feel good. I have noticed that you know I have noticed sometimes people cut the call easily. Very I mean they don't like to talk with you, and I found that why people don't like to talk. They just cut uh, you know they don't like to talk because of maybe uh, they think that you are not interested person, you are not interesting person, um, and you don't ask questions. And it's happened with me. Sometimes I ask people question, and I start conversation very normal way. I ask questions about where are you from, and these are basic questions, and I try to avoid these questions. And this is very and and I think it's compulsory. I mean to say, first of all, we should know each other. Where are you from, and what you do. Student, professional, like this kind of thing. This is a normal thing, and I think for starting conversation is a important things we should do. But after that, we should directly jump into the point. We should talk about different topics, and we should ask questions. So that's what I'm talking about. I wanted to talk about how we can ask questions so we can make the conversation better. So it is very important things in our day-to-day life. We are learning this language, and if we don't have questions, how we can ask, how we can make the conversation better, how we can hold the conversation. So that is very important, and that's why people cut the call easily. So this is the kind of skills we should learn, and what kind of things we can get if we ask questions. The thing is, I read some topics. Topics means points about how we can why asking question is important. The first one is we can learn things from that person. The persons I'm asking, who I'm asking, the from that person I can learn from that person different things. If he or she are able to speak English, good English, so they can share their things. If you are good in asking, if you are interesting person, so they don't hesitate to share their thoughts or hobbies. So so we should think about how we are asking. And next thing is we can do better conversation. Like when we ask good questions, that time we build trust, and that person feel that this person is asking me these questions and it's feel good. So I can give that person answer in a polite way, in a good way. Sometimes it goes entertain in a fun way. So this thing happen, and sometimes happen with me. The conversation goes in a very like very fun way. So that time I feel good, and this kind of conversation I want to do. And this is good when we know the how to ask questions. This is very very important. So apart from this, along with this skill. Nowadays we learn this language. I'm learning this language. I hope you are also learning this language. You are from a point of level. Maybe you are beginner, you are intermediate level, right? So along with learning English, we should know how to ask questions, how we can make conversation good. So this kind of skills are very very important. So I think it's about communication, I think, right? How you can ask, how to give answer, and yeah, it's very important, and we can learn this thing. The good thing is we can learn. Yeah, so that is I wanted to share in this video. And I love this kind of thing. I love to share. I try to share my thoughts, try to make content easily. And nowadays I'm maybe you can assume that, you can observe that I'm lacking, my if you can observe my speaking style, I'm a little bit nervous. Yeah, maybe because of this camera, or maybe I don't know, but the thing is, yeah, I have to improve myself, and I have to improve a lot, so that is the main point. So yeah, this is the video for today, and I hope you will learn these kind of things, and I will definitely share my thought and what kind of things I'm learning. So thank you so much for today.